Hello? My mic was in the wrong input. Started talking and nothing was happening. How sad. Hello. Hello, Endgaming. Hello, Cohesive Placebo. How are you guys? Hermit's Cabin. Which one is that again? Hold on. I definitely know it. I just am forgetting at the current moment. Oh, yeah. Um, I think it'd be really nice if it was like a actual like interior, not interior like loading screen, but kind of like Mountaineers. That'd be really fun. But it'd be a funny little joke location for safe houses for sure. Good, you guys are doing good. That's good. You typically make it your main base. Well, hey, to each their own. Why do I feel like the graphics get like I feel like my visuals are wrong. Hold on. No, should be fine. Well, interesting. Hello, Magic Army Man and Pyro. Awful safe house spot in Sundered Pass. I mean, I love Sundered Pass, but it's got a lot of bad safe house spots, I can tell you that. Alright, what was the plan today? I think I was gonna make another... I was gonna make another storage box, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got plenty of food still. Plenty of water. So, let's do this. A good spot, especially the one-way entrance to Forlorn, yeah. You can get back up there from Forlorn, though. It's just a bit of a longer trip without the rope. This one you're pretty sure is an unintentional hole in the wall that can somehow have a bedroll in it. Is that really a safe house, or is that just a little hidey hole? That's the real question. It's like first night of Minecraft, where you just like go 2 blocks into the ground and wait 10 minutes. You do not have to go. Trust me. Actually, you know what? I'll prove it right now. Hold on. Survival. New. Forlorn Muskeg. I'm gonna use my commands that I usually use for cinematic shots just to make it faster. Hold on. Okay. Nope, not flu. My God. Cool. Rope climb. Right here. That rope climb. Here's the entrance to Mountain Town. And you can get back up even without that rope climb because you can follow this river up to this cave. And that cave spits you out... Right? No, not there. Spits you out here. Yeah. So you can get up with this rope climb or through that cave. The more you know. Alright. This thing. Alrighty. Where are you gonna go? Methinks right under the bed should be good for now. I put it the right way too. Lovely. Okay. I think... What did I put in this one? Yeah, that's what I thought. So... We need more gut. pretty badly. I got some curing there, but I can't really do much crafting until I get a lot of gut. Well, now you do know Cohesive Placebo. That cave is the only way that I've ever really gotten up to that spot. Unless I exit from Mountain Town. But, yeah, that cave is the natural way to get from the lower basin up to that area. Okay, what on earth do I want to be doing right now? Go break down a limb real quick. And then I'm kind of in decorate mode, honestly, right now, but it'll only last until I start running out of food. I would like to get a curing box. It's day 32. The trader will be active in 8 days. I mean, every character raving lunatic during scenario creation. What the hell? I don't know anything about RimWorld, but that sounds like a not a great choice. From my very limited knowledge, which is zero, quite literally zero. But probably don't do that. Closet. The dresser is really nice. It has so much space in it. That the wide dresser. Hello, Captor. Deck looks so good with ultra graphics option. Put it on your laptop. Must be minimal graphics. Yeah. I mean, the nice thing about the Long Dark is that it's not super graphically intensive. So when you play it on low, and like a lot of computers can run it. But yeah, the ultra graphics is nice. Welcome, Luna. Good to see ya. What do I want my plan to be here? Display shelves are fun. I could do like a dresser and just 2 display shelves. That'd be cute. That would be very cute. Hello, sup guys. Okay, anything? Actually, there's quite a few things here I should be repairing. Let's see. You I don't have any cloth. Okay, that's not great. But, oh wait, I put it in here, didn't I? No. There we go. Repair that. Well, let's see. 0.5. Yeah, that'll give you the most bang for my buck. I don't want to waste any cloth, really, so just stay with that. Wait for them to deteriorate a little bit longer. Is there like one stick in that entire pile? I think there was. A single lonely stick. Captor. Just for like the sake of anonymity, I won't tell you. I'm not gonna say like the exact college I go to, but it's a college that has some pretty decent computer science and forestry courses. I think that's their main stuff. I think about anything else they have like really good. I know their chemistry program's pretty ass. I know that much. Okay, I think. Yeah, some of these would be fun for keeping outside the house. I should prioritize making a meat curing box though, for sure.
Man, I could use a drink.
Oh, geez, and gaming. What laptop do you have? Holy crap. I have exactly enough for firewood I have exactly enough for firewood for a meat curing box. I just need the salt, but I don't think I have any salt bags. Yeah, I don't. Sorry you're late. It was creating cheesecake out of pure spite. The image starts shouting and causing 900 cedar and 5 fur to drop out of the sky. I think you did. Sorry. I even burned it all already. Tried Interloper, died twice. It's harder than Stalker. Oh yeah. Interloper is... I have a whole script written. I just need to actually like record the audio. But I have a script written for like surviving Interloper. Like surviving like an Interloper when you're first trying it out. And like the way I describe it is like, if on a scale of 1 to 10, if you have like difficulties, Pilgrim would be like a 2. Voyager would be like a 4. Stalker's like a 6. And then Interloper's a 10. And Misery's like a 15. Like the jump, it's like a steady jump. Like Pilgrim is fine. Voyager is like super easy still, but like you have to worry about predators. Stalker is a bit scarcer on the loot, and you'll have a lot more predators to deal with, and there's a lot more challenges in there. And then Interloper is just, oh, you thought you were good at the game because you were good at Stalker? Sorry, buddy. Yeah, Interloper is a huge jump in comparison to the rest of the difficulties. I agree, sup guys, I agree. Oh, I just knocked over an empty pill bottle. Sorry, 1 second. Spawn in Deer Crossing and you hate there? Where's Deer Crossing? I don't know why that's not ringing a bell. What region's that in? I don't want you to just tell me where it is. What region is it in? I feel like I'll remember if you tell me the region. There's a lot of shit in this game. I don't really know what else I can do this night, honestly. Wolf Mountain. Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. Uppies. God, the music's so good. Drop them cedar. True, that is where the lower entrance to Ash Canyon is. That's correct. Okay.
Sure getting cold.
If you want, I'm down to hear the specs and gaming. Give them to me. Let me see. Okay, what am I? Why do I have so much carry weight on me right now? Although I guess I am really tired, but still. Well, yeah, that won't be helping. Let's see. Torch, pry bar. And those are all things I need to have on me. Your chat window works again? Hell yeah. Oh crap, I was gonna get the mod that lets me refill jerry cans, but I forgot. Oh. Stinky. I'm stuck with you now? Oh no! Gosh darn it, I'm stuck with a really fun person to talk to? Ah, crap. It's the worst day of my life. Until you have to go. Yeah. Alright, what's it looking like? A little windy, a little gusty. Oh yeah, actually, I can... Oh, I need 20. I always forget how much wood that is. Sorry, Luna. But unfortunately, 'tis the truth. Here, I know how to help. It was actually an insult. It might sound like it's a compliment, but it's actually an insult. So, you don't need to feel flustered by it. Simple. Boom. Fixed it. Yes, Cohesive Placebo, you can repair that. Ever since the customization update, they've been able to repair that. And I think it also increases, I think it also increases the temperature inside by a couple degrees. Which is very nice. Hello, bear. Mr. Bear. Your eyes will cry, but you should be warmer. Will it make it darker in there too? Neapolitan, yes, of course I want to hear something not funny.
Jesus, this is cold.
Yeah, that's right, Luna. I'm actually just like a absolute savage, and I like to insult everybody around me. Because I'm just that cool. Still got that, like, I've got that, high schooler mindset in me still, you know, like I'm just so cool because I'm a jerk, you know, that's just how it goes. Only I'm allowed to do that. Don't do that. That's not okay. Don't be mean to self. Self don't deserve that. Unless it's me, of course, I deserve it, but you don't. What am I doing? Water. Boom. Found a rifle on day 84, your power went out and you lost the save. Are you kidding me? That is cruel. Wait, like the entire save corrupted? Or like you just went back to when you last saved? Stalker route. Love spawning. Starting Egler Cabin, Ash Canyon. Gold Mine, to Peak, and then Black Rock. Yep, that's what I do. It just got corrupted? That sucks. I'm so sorry. God, that's horrible. Yeah, my favorite spawn is in Stalker, especially. It's not as realistic in Interloper because it's really hard to start in Ash Canyon and Interloper. But my favorite thing to do in Stalker is just start Ash Canyon and then go straight for the backpack. With most of your others, have you tried like Have you tried verifying the integrity of your game files? Maybe it just like lost this. Maybe like for some reason it like lost the save folder or something. I don't know. Because I can't imagine why it would affect other saves as well. That shouldn't be happening. I also really want to get a mod where I can move the trader radio, because I've already done the trading tail so many times. And it's like, you know what? I think I've paid my dues, and I would like to have a trading radio. But, alas, I'm still debating on it, because I might be a little bit too cheaty. It's gonna be so for real. What am I doing? What do I want to do? I feel like just idling right now. What do I want to do? I want to get trades going, but I don't have stuff for that. I could summit Timberwolf, I guess. Oh yeah, you could try. Yeah, doing a cloud backup might be helpful. It's a good point, Luna. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna go summit because I don't have anything else to do. You've never done the trader? Gasp. How could you do this? Okay, if I'm gonna summit, I need this. Just get real full real quick. Oh, you play on PS5, you keep it on an external.
Cold is making my head feel
Oh. Crap. Yeah, that sucks, I'm sorry. That is very, very unfortunate. Do I have a lantern on me? I don't. 3.
I can't feel my hands.
It'll be fine. Oh, I didn't bring a weapon. I should probably bring my revolver. Probably a good idea. I'll actually nap for 2 hours just to get my fatigue up a little bit more. You. Come with me. Laptop is an Acer, CPU Intel i3 400 or 40. Oh my gosh, 406U gigahertz CPU graphics Intel. Yeah, that's not a very powerful computer. Yeah, that does not feel like it's for gaming at all. Never need to your stalker. Finally at 60 days, you tend to get stuck at a region dry and then leave. Yeah. First run with trades, Cougar 2.0, and a first start details. Oh crap. I'm sorry, Neapolitan, that sucks. I know it's really easy, like, on a save that you've been on there for a while to, like, just not want to play again. But if you have the motivation, I would do it, because the Tails and the Trader are some very fun things to play with. Oh god, the screen's not even 1080p? Yikes. Is it a custom mode or is it actually a mod that places guns in Loper? It's custom mode. Because in the settings of the game, the Interloper loot table is different from... Like, the Interloper loot table doesn't actually decide if guns are in the game, it's an entirely different setting. So when you go into custom mode, you can set it to Interloper, and then you can find a separate setting that turns on revolvers and rifles. You can see an active radio. They're only active during the Aurora, so maybe that's why. Yeah, the load tables are a little weird. I'm excited for them to overhaul the custom mode because I would like some more options in it. There are definitely some things that are weird. The bushcraft bow, you get the recipe for that from the getting farther in the trader's trust. He will send you you can trade for the recipe.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Easy peasy. Yeah, and gaming, I mean, I don't... If you are able to, I'd just get a different computer, because that feels like it's more of a work laptop type situation.
Wait.
I don't get the impression that that thing's meant to play any games. I don't know if there's a wolf down here, I don't see one, but usually there is. Spray paint? Oh my god, you shouldn't have. Like really don't do that, please. Fishing video? Ooh, you know what? Thank you, Neapolitan, because I was literally struggling to think about what my next video should be about. Fishing's a good one. I've been wanting to do that for a while. So they go blatantly probably die. I don't know. If you have a revolver, Timberwolves are stupid easy to deal with if you have a revolver with a lot of ammo. Yeah, spray paint sucks. There's only like one scenario when spray paint's ever been useful to me, and that's in the Langston mine, because that place is a maze, so having arrows to like navigate is nice. Like, actually, the only time you guys are gonna see me use spray paint is when I go to the far territories and go to the Langston mine. That's it. Cohesive Placebo, do you play on console or computer? Oh, hell yeah, endgaming, do it. Oh, you play on console? Yeah, that makes sense. I will say though, even with playing on console, Revolver still makes it trivially easy, because you don't even have to hit the Timberwolves. A shot will make them run away, lower their morale a little bit, but also even if you just shoot near them, it'll drop it a good chunk. As long as you have like an abundance of ammo, you really just shoot that thing and they'll run away. Oh, wrong way. Did all the chucks at the traders. Yeah, they fixed that bug, thankfully. Play the devil's advocate? No. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of playing the devil's advocate. If the thing doesn't have much of a benefit, I'm not gonna try and defend it. One thing that does annoy me is a really good use for spray paint would have been helping to mark off cougar territories. Unfortunately, the game kind of just does that without asking us, so... Another opportunity to make spray paint actually, like, really useful was kind of squandered with that. If you're trolling you, it takes the whole spawn point for anything else on Interloper, so spray paint trolls you hard. Yeah, it really does. Oh, I'm sorry, Luna. Do a 360? Wow. Oh, that was more of a 380. I tried, though. Spray paint should be a struggle item. You just spray the wolf's face orange and it runs away crying. Thank you, William. I know. I'm just that cool. I love having a headwind. It's so cool how I get to walk really slowly and you guys get to watch. Oh god, I hate 180 turn buttons in games. I think it's so stupid. Well, sorry. It's good for consoles. For consoles it makes a lot of sense because, you know, you don't get to turn around fast. But on PC, since I play on PC, I've literally never used a 180 turn button. Man, I just would love it if this headwind would go away. I think it would have been neat if you needed charcoal, not just a map, but also to write in your logs. Oh, interesting. Spray paint could be used to mark items in your inventory as notable or important. Interesting. I just wish that there was more benefit to marking things with spray paint. Like, when I'm like... If I like really get bored, I'll spray paint like safe houses with like, oh, here's where food is kept. But like usually I keep a variety of things around and I'll just note it down anyway. So you have a tiny mouse pad whenever you phase up and you lose a pinky. Don't do that. That's bad. Don't do that. Oh yeah, noisemakers. Nobody ever uses that. Oh yeah, in gaming. That's right. I did write your PC part list. That's right. That's right. You see, Luna, the problem there is that you play with no loot weight, so sometimes you have to drop things. Don't remember if I cracked open this over here. I think I did, though. This is Timberwolf Mountain. Oh god, why would you do that, Luna? Don't do that. Cohesive placebo, you can't turn off weight unless you use the developer console. Like here, I won't do it because I have the developer console literally just so I can get cinematic shots for episodes or for videos. But you can do lock weight and then you can type in 0 and then your survivor will have a pack weight of 0 forever. Can you repair regular crampons? Yes, you can. I don't have tools on me, but you can. Oh, I did crack that open. Okay. I don't think there's one on the top. You know, William, you don't gotta believe me, but I do like swear on, like I will throw my PC out the window if I ever use the developer console to cheat in an actual game. If the game gets console mod support, that'd be nice. How'd I do what? Open the dev console? I pressed F1. I have to get a mod for it. I should be grabbing these. I don't really have a whole lot of antibiotics. Hello, Louis. Louis? It's Louis. I think. Favorite Family Guy-esque show? You know, I don't know. I haven't really watched very many. Because, like, I think certain clips from Family Guy are funny. But that's because Family Guy throws, like, 30 jokes at the wall every minute, and occasionally one of them lands. I tried actually watching a Family Guy episode one time, and I didn't laugh the entire episode. It was... I mean, it probably just wasn't a good one, but, yeah. I've never watched Bob's Burgers. What I've seen of it looks really cute, though. Trying to think. What is the most, like, typical... I mean, I liked the first couple seasons of Rick and Morty. I don't know if that really counts. You cannot stack 2 moose satchels. Okay, I'm gonna have to... a little breather here to warm up a little bit. Luna, what I would do is I would just go Googling it, because if you're having that problem, there's likely that other people have as well. And there'll probably be some people that may have found a fix. Maybe though, it's never guaranteed, but... There's another bear. Okay, let me... This... I'm making me decided to watch the entirety of South Park during the pandemic through their website. Interesting experience, yeah.
Come on, little fire.
Oh.
You serious?
Okay, Astrid, calm down. New stalker run, where should you head? I always go straight to Ash Canyon because of the pack and the crampons.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, what I've heard is that South Park is... Like, my father is Mormon. And even he thinks that South Park is pretty funny. But he likes the first couple seasons the most. He didn't really like the later seasons just because it got, like... It, like, tried too hard. Because that's the problem with shows like that's all about, like, the excessive dark humor. Is, they always need to try to one-up themselves because they need to be funnier than they were before because you can't just make the same jokes all the time. So, yeah, eventually it just kind of gets a little bit out of hand. But I've seen some pretty funny shit from South Park. There are one, sometimes two, Cohesive Placebo. They're guaranteed at Ash Canyon, and sometimes they'll spawn at the Timberwolf Mountain. The Timberwolf Mountain Summit. The only guaranteed spawn, though, is in Ash Canyon. Got an hour. Do that. Ever been to Ash Canyon? What are you looking at? Oof. A very confusing experience. Yeah, actually. If you've never been to Ash Canyon, then definitely look up a map. Yeah. Cohesive Placebo. I guarantee you the only place you can find regular crampons is Ash Canyon and Timberwolf Mountain Summit. I'll double check myself right now, but I'm like 100% sure. Locations. Ash Canyon. Timberwolf Mountain. Boom. So, Neapolitan, the thing is, the fancy backpack doesn't take up a accessory slot. It doesn't use either of these. It's just an upgrade to your backpack by default. Like, I have that +5 there, and I'm not using the backpack in here. I just have it. It says technical backpack up here now. I got the +5. I hear a bear. It does not wear out. It's a permanent thing. That's why it's so good. That's why I always go straight for Ash Canyon, because it's just a permanent, wonderful upgrade to your carry capacity. It is quite an amazing thing. No, Bagel, you cannot stack Moosehide Satchels. Stay if you die? I have no idea, because I don't use Cheat Death. I've said this a couple times, but I think I've legitimately only ever lost a run to death, like, maybe twice. Well, I say that like as in like a long-term run. Like, there's plenty of Interloper runs that I've tried to start that ended in death, like within the first week, but if it's a run that's lasted, like, more than a couple weeks, I've only lost, like, I could count on one hand the number of times I've actually died. So, I really don't know. And even if I did die, I would not cheat death, because I don't like it. Not my thing. Oh, I should have brought a rope. Oh, I'm stupid. Actually, I'll grab this rope. I mean, like, I get why cheating death is there, and like, to each their own. If people want to use that, then go for it. I wish you could choose to enable it at the beginning of a run, personally. But yeah, it's definitely not my thing. Yeah, like, by all means, if somebody wants to use it, then go for it. Video games are all about having fun and enjoying yourself, while also, in some circumstances, like this, especially with the Long Dark, being able to experience have a beautiful experience with, like, just a very beautiful, well-crafted game. So however you want to experience that is up to you. That's my view on it, at least. If I really far into a save, you'd probably do it, but if I did earlier on, just start over. Yeah. Hello. First one of those. So recap, Ash Canyon, Crampon's Backpack, then to Milton. No, Ash Canyon is a dead-end region. It only connects to Timberwolf Mountain. That's it. Here, you know what? You know what, Neapolitan? I'm gonna do you a favor. I've been considering making a video about navigating Ash Canyon just because of how tricky it can be. But you know what? Let me just give you my little tips here. Hold on. Open up the map. And I'll move us over to here. Okay. This is the Ash Canyon map. It's a very vertical region. So there's a lower and an upper entryway. This is your lower entryway. Also, this region has like the most cattails. I think the only thing that can compete with it is Forlorn Muskeg. There's so many cattails in this region, it's ridiculous. There's a lower and an upper entrance from Timberwolf Mountain. The lower entrance has like a lot of things, but if you want to go straight for the pack, then you want to go to the upper region. And then and the way you do that is here. Let me. Map of Timberwolf Mountain. Go here. Hello. I was asking for the map. Hello? Farther down? Like that on the other one. Hold on. Here we are. Well, this is a bit less convenient now, isn't it? Here? There. Okay, that works. So, you have the log bridge past the wing, that's to the lower entryway. If you keep going and then up the rope climb, that's the upper entryway from Wolf Mountain. Then once you're in Ash Canyon, right here. Once you're in Ash Canyon, you want to go from the upper entrance, just follow the left, keep going, it's a bit of a walk. Then you're gonna find a triple rope climb. Which is going to be very taxing, but you just make sure you bring a bedroll. And then you'll be right here at the mining camp immediately, and you can just go get the pack and crampons. And then after that, I'd recommend just following this upwards, like, bridge path. There's a lot of fun stuff to loot and explore up there. But if you want to go for the pack immediately, do the top entryway, follow that left wall, you'll get to those triple rope climbs, and then you can just goat down this. That would be my recommendation. Should go get on your main run in the far territories of the Ash Canyon, Timberwolf Mountain, and all. Oh yeah, you should go explore those for sure. The one that wish the block tunnels could be opened, if you get dynamite, something like that. I mean, sort of, but the reason they're blocked is because there's nothing on the other side of them. Although I guess, but also like if you blow up a tunnel like that with dynamite, that collapse, it'll just collapse more. If you're in Ash Canyon for the backpack, you might as well hit the summit early on so food doesn't degrade in condition. You have a hacksaw, of course. Always find verticality hard to read in the maps. Yeah, they are. That's why I like what they've been doing with the maps lately, where they have these like them color coded, with the height down here. I like that. They've been doing that recently, and that's good. Because it's very helpful for understanding where like the levels of things are. Okay, we're actually gonna sleep because it's about... Hello. Hello. There we go. That's not what I want. Boom. Hey, nothing wrong with that. End gaming. 150 is pretty good. Your maps might be outdated. Maybe. You meant the ones between Coastal Highway, Bleak Inlet, Mountain Town, and Broken Railroad. Oh, I see. Oh, well, Mountain Town doesn't go to Broken Railroad. It goes to, Mountain Town goes to Pleasant Valley. Or wait. Yeah, the blocked tunnel from Mountain Town is supposed to go to Pleasant Valley, I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to go, because you can find the other end of it in Keeper's Pass. But yeah, the Bleak Inlet to Coastal Highway one is annoying. There's the Blackrock Pleasant Valley one. Right, Pleasant Valley. What? Oh. Oh, wait, Blackrock Pleasant Valley, sorry. Timberwolf Mountain Edge can't. Well, yeah, it's not a railroad. And there's no railroads in Mountain Town at all. It's a tunnel road that leads to here. There's a mod that you can get that opens up this here. The Bleak Inlet to Crystal Highway. I don't have any food, do I? That's okay. I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna sleep 6 hours and then keep climbing. Alrighty. Keep on moving. And I'm still not gonna find very much at the summit because it's interloper loot, but still. How many sticks do I have? Plenty. So pretty. So gosh darn pretty. Yeah, it's the last rope climb there. Be able to deploy the rope to make it easier to get back here. Would be nice. Oh, another rope. I'll get that on the way back down. I don't feel like hauling that thing up to the top. You have topographic height maps IRL, so the heat map style they use in the wiki is pretty good. Yeah, I like it. That's pretty new too. They didn't used to do that. Like even a couple months ago. That's probably exaggerating. Like a year or two ago, they weren't doing that. That's good. Nice job in gaming. Good job. Mystical sounds. The Aurora Shimmer sounds. So spoopy.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Validated maps to use a long time ago. The new ones are great. They are. The new ones are really, really good. Especially because they needed to get new ones since the like animal changes and loot table spawns. Can I make it up to the top? I think I can. I'll just do that. Yeah, I can make it. I'm fine. Yes, of course, bagel deficient. It's what I'm here for. Oh wait, I forgot there. I think there can be a Timberwolf pack up here now. If I recall, there's a chance of that happening. Oh, Senator Pass is so good. It'll be really dangerous on this save though, because Senator Pass gets to like -40 on Stalker. Interloper is gonna be much tougher.
I'm a bit thirsty.
I have the crampons on. Welcome back, Cohesive Placebo. Alright, we're gonna sleep in here, and then in the morning we'll go loot up the plane. Another rope, jeez. No, Senator Pass is part of the far territories.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Still no food, unfortunately. I was hoping to find a bar or something. It's okay, though. You go into Burger King, dubs. I'll probably sleep a little bit at a time here. I don't want to risk getting freezing. I don't want to risk freezing. Zip. Okay. Yeah, Senator Pass is in the far territories. Farmigans. Oh. Not a Timberwolf, but it's a wolf. I think it's a little bit dumb that wolves can catch ptarmigans. Oh, I thought you were eating a ptarmigan. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, suck it. Loser. It's a furry it's a furry convention, the tail section. Of course it is. Why would it be anything else? You say that like it's a bad thing. Laid the fuck out, honestly. Fucking destroyed that guy. You've only ever been to the central regions? Don't do that. So many other good things. Honestly, I think the best regions are the least central ones. Ash Canyon, Timberwolf Mountain is great. I'm not a huge fan of Hush River Valley because I just haven't spent much time there, but that is a very good region. Oh my god, spray paint! Let me put you down into the ground where nobody will ever have to see you again. Let's do that. Okay, I don't want to ruin my hacksaw. It's 56 right now. There are a lot of tall things to fall off of. This is true.
I could use this.
Hell yeah. Good supply of peaches. Oh, good soda. Love to see that.
Do I? If I don't warm up.
Calm down, Astrid. You're fine. I am at the tail section to make my safe house. It's gonna be so awesome.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
I'm getting a good amount of stuff here. Oh my god, go away. Yeah, the stock condition's getting low. Neapolitan, the crash site has a fuck ton of cargo containers that have really high value loot in them. That's why Timberwolf is so nice. These are better shoes than I have, aren't they? Love to see that. Yeah, the condition of the hacksaw is getting pretty bad. Hello, Gallic Witch. Did the Cougar Circle achievement? Hell yeah.
Come on, little.
Oh yeah, the wolf pants do have better protection, that's right. 3 hours because your Immortal didn't read the goalie achievement. Must remember being 40 shotguns for 25. Did 40 in a row. Don't do that. Yeah, that achievement's not really fun to do, but it is, once you know the tricks, it's pretty easy to do. I'm glad you got it. Hello, emergency stim. Come on. Hey, oh, that's some great stuff there. Holy. Okay. Wow, we are getting a lot of things. A lot more than I thought we were going to, but I am not complaining. I would love to get an underlayer, though, because I'm really sick of this dress shirt. It's pretty useless. Yeah, Gallic Witch, yeah, so the protection does nothing to mitigate, the afflictions you'll receive, but its entire purpose is the percentage of condition loss you'll receive in attacks. So 100% means 0 condition loss. That is some old peaches. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, right, the single useless shirt. Crampons. We got the second spawn. Okay. 26%. Never remember when it breaks. It always... Hacksaws break so early. Really obnoxious.
I've never felt so cold.
Okay, Astrid, okay. Roll for tools. The Moosehide Satchel I don't think spawns Gunloper. It spawns the... But you're guaranteed to get a heavy hammer, which is why it's so good. Piece of leather near the memento. Yeah, yeah. Open the one that gives hacksaws. True. Look at the Long Dark channel on Discord. Put your pictures and then post it in there. Let me go take a look. See. Oh, are you talking about your extension cord? Yeah, that was weird. The tad fuck ass, as they say. Sup guys, I just enjoy the monologue. It's fun.
Stuff will come in handy.
Holy. Okay, is this gonna break? I hope it doesn't, because 20% breaking would be stupid. Okay, good. Okay, some meds, that's not too bad. Yeah, let's warm up for a second here. Thing I can repair. I mean, I guess I'll just do this to... I don't have any... Never mind, I don't have any cloth. Ugh. Okay. Warm up Astrid. Let me... Maybe I can... No, I can't. Big sad. Okay. For a tad warmer. Fun fact, I used to think that you couldn't get back out if you went down here. You definitely can. It's just a little bit hidden. You go down here. And up here. Not that hidden, but I was stupid. Alright. What are we looking at?
I want to lay down for a bit.
Something pretty heavy, I guarantee that. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. Do you want to deploy these ropes?
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Trying to think if I could realistically goat down the side. You died trying to go down the cliff. Don't do that. How did that even happen? That cliff is super easy to goat down. I think it's just get good. I think skill issue. I think womp womp. What else? I think I hear the wambulance. You know, that's the vibe I'm getting. So like, I don't know, man. Okay, I'm gonna cook these real quick. Nope. Well, that's okay. No, the wood in the wood in the door, and the first one in the long dark channel. Hold up, let me go look. Wood in the door, and the first one. Oh, I see. Why is that there? That's very funny. That's so weird. That is very strange. Alright, don't give me food poisoning, please. Probably will, but please don't. Yeah, there we go.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I got it. Understood. Well, I don't know why I did that. That's not the best place to be. I mean, I've got plenty of wood. I'm not worried. I can make a fire this entire time.
Oh.
Okay, Astrid. It's okay. Nope, this. Nope, I don't know how to play this game right now, apparently. Which one's got more condition? Neither? Okay. Okay, well, let's throw that on there. And then... That's what I get for trash talking. Yeah. Want to make a more in-depth video on clothing. You know the best, but not what costs are better for start. Maybe balance loadout. May have. I'm gonna probably... I will definitely do another clothing video eventually. Ugh. I'm not sure when, but eventually I shall, for sure. Yeah, let's do that. Wow, I'm just losing a lot of condition. Yeah, throw that on there. Then. Feeling there for over 500 hours for realizing that watching is acting video the car containers have two sides. You can't open the other side though. Oh, you mean like they have two containers in each? Yeah, that's an upsetting thing to miss. You were upset, yeah. Yeah, that's a very sad thing to be missing. That was a good knuckle crack, holy crap. Still 3 hours. Well, this sucks. I'm gonna be in the middle of the night when I wake up. I have faith that will last us for 5 hours. This will happen. Nothing will go wrong. If I get time, you post a clip you would post in the Discord. Yes, one moment. I'm gonna go look at it right now. Go to xbox.com. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Bear. Yes. That bear will be dead somewhere. There's no way of knowing where it was, where it will be dead, but it will be dead somewhere.
Man, I could eat anything.
Hello, Jay. Good to see ya. Okay. I don't want to eat any of these things, but let's eat one of those. Couple days. As it stays dead, the meat quality will decrease, but it'll take a while for it to fully decompose. It'll be there for a while. Okay. Well, since this is a very warm fire, break this apart real quick in case I need to make another fire. Because I did have to use a lot of my firewood. And now begins the very slow trudge.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
That classic, just finished looting Timberwolf Mountain, slow trudge. Back to where you want to go. Is it only 3 days, Jay? I feel like they've been dead for way longer for me. Like, I mean, I've never really paid that much attention, though, so you definitely could be right. You need to pellet your coats at 40. Yeah, I'd go get that bear. Hello, Ghibli. It is, in fact, Saturday. Interesting. 3 days. No, I've already been to Blackrock. Next time I go there, it'll be for ammo. Yeah, respawn difficulty is, difficulty dependent, I know that. Well, we just got the Timberwolf Mountain loot at the summit, so now we're slowly meandering our way back because we are carrying like 60 kilograms. Yeah, I don't use bear coats unless I'm on Interloper. They're too bulky. I like having my sprint.
My fingers feel numb.
Sprint is good. Bear coat not let me have much sprint. Can I read your last 3 comments, please? Sorry, yes. You accidentally dropped it a long time ago. The wood in the door on the first one. Did you accidentally... Do you need that wood back? Is that what you're asking? I'm a little confused what you're asking me for in gaming. Are you asking, like, how to get the wood out of the door?
Oh.
Trying to do some real BS goading right now. But I don't know, because I've never done this before. I don't think I'll be able to get what I want done, I'm gonna be honest. 5 expedition parkers? That's ridiculous.
Come on, little fire. Oh, lucky day.
Get warm quickly, please. I can't lose much more condition. No, yeah, I saw it endgaming. I saw those clips. It was very funny. I got you, don't worry. What am I at? 2 degrees. A little bit more would be nice. You know what? I'll sleep as well. This is some asking for death type stuff here, but it's silly. I need more water, real quick. I want to make some tea. Now the real question is, do we think a blizzard's gonna roll by in the next 2 hours? Because that would be not great for me. Oh my gosh, hi Present! Thank you so much for the generosity. I got bad timing watching the CNC Canes Wrath Finals. That's okay, buddy. Have fun with that. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much for your generosity. You're awesome. Enjoy. Oh, foggy. Okay. Going to get a bit more tea, but it's actually just gonna be so I can be a little warmer. Vinsko, you're sitting on a cliff near where I am. Aurora, beautiful night. Fire up your bong with some Jessica Rabbit weed, and he stepped off the cliff. Yeah, that was a choice. Don't do that, buddy. Stay alive. Also, hello. You know, I have a thermos, so let's do what no one ever does and use the thermos. I really don't think I'll be able to do what I want to do with this goading that I'm trying to do here, but we'll see. Oh, come on. No. Oh, don't go down. Yeah, there's no expedition parkas on Interloper. They're too good.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
I like the up. I like the upwards. That makes me happy. Yeah, actually, there's a chance. There's a chance. This is the most scuffed goading I've done in a while. Also, I'll just drink this now. The best findable coat? I mean, the Mackinac jacket's very good. I think you can find the Mariner's pea coat. That's pretty good, too. YouTuber you watch always uses hot tea, rosehip teas, helps you gain temperature in a moment. Yep, those are very good. Those are good to have. Possible... Comment before that. Could you re-comment it, Endgaming? I don't know if I can go find it at this point. It's probably pretty far up. But if you re-comment it, I can read it. That rope already... Does it already have a rope on it? I hope it does. It does. Okay, good. Yeah, the pea coat is very, very heavy. I need to be careful here. I don't have a lot of condition room to be moving around. I managed to get that torch out for 1 second, so that's good. Perfect. Awesome. Oh, keep knocking over this bottle. Oh, woo! I'm a wolf. Yeah, I mean, I think I just need to keep eating these as much as I don't want to. Hello, Alexis. Love the DLC. Started your attempt at collecting the gun skins in your main run. But hey, you haven't been able to find them in places you've been pre-DLC. Any advice or knowledge? Yes. So, let's see. Vaughn's, it's hard to explain without doing a map, but Vaughn's rifle, you'll find it either at the end of the Carter Dam or in the, I think Winding River is what it's called. It's in between the dam and Pleasant Valley. You'll find Vaughn's rifle in one of those spots. Barb's rifle you find in Coastal Highway, usually in one of the fishing huts. Let's see what the other variants. The, crap, what's it called? Fancier one. What's the name of it? It's my favorite one too. Why am I forgetting what it's called? The what the heck? Gosh darn it! I'm gonna look it up. Why am I forgetting what it's called? Rifle variants. Curators. I knew it was a C. The Curator's rifle. The Curator rifle you find in Ash Canyon. And let's see. Bunker rifles from trading. There are... So, I don't have any videos out on it yet, Alexis, but there are plenty of videos out there with the locations. I am planning on doing a video that's like a comprehensive, like, here's where all the variants can be found video. The revolvers, you'll find the Forrester's revolver, I think in Bleak Inlet's upper plateau is where you find it, typically. And then the Hunter revolver is... the Hunter's revolver is only found in the Hunter's bunker. A rifle on the pipes outside the dam, but it wasn't scanned. Have you heard of any issues with spawning them in when you add the DLC to an already existing run? That's a good question, actually, maybe. Because in the pipes outside is... No, the camo one is the... That's the Forrester's revolver that you're thinking of. Yeah, is that what happens, Jay? Because I just started a new run when I got to that. So maybe that is the problem, unfortunately. Although, I mean, yeah, that does suck with the gun skins. I will say, you can still very much enjoy the DLC because, one, if you have the trader now, you should still be able to get the bunker rifle. And also the tails are just super nice. I have not heard of Unity Explorer before, actually. Water. More water. No, Foresters, there's a couple specific ones on the upper plateau of Blake Inlet I can spawn in. And it's most commonly found in the Forestry Lookout that's at the Bleak Inlet Plateau. That is the most frequent space you're gonna find it at. Wow, I'm freezing real fast, aren't I? I should just probably nap by this campfire for a second. Managed to find skins in unexplored areas, so you have to try for gun skins achievement when this run comes to an end. Oh, yes, like areas you haven't been to before, they spawn in fine, that makes sense. But yeah, I'm glad I could help. Mod for Unity games basically gives you dev tools. I learned about it from the Dylan creator that does guides. That's interesting. It's very good to know. Yeah, the upper plateau of Bleak Inlet is very nice. Wow, it is still just freezing, isn't it?
All I can think about is food.
I need to deploy this because I have to come all the way back up around the summit again if I don't get this rope deployed. Can I get... Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, the bedroll's getting a little weak. Click on the hacksaw, but you could see the 58%. Let's get around. Oh, I can sprint again. Let's get around this thing. If I can. Oh, I think I can. Gonna be a bit of a... Whoa, I did it. Will be the perfect outfit for me in the long dark. A balance of all things. Oh, that's right, Endgaming. Sorry, I read it. I just didn't read it out loud. Yeah, your main round is multi-years old. You started when the DLC came out on Xbox. Yeah, that's a good time to start. How far in the run am I? I am 35 days. I'm hoping to get to the trader. I think trader activates on day 40 on Interloper. Nice, because I want salt for a curing bin. Perfect outfit for me. I honestly, I know there's like, I know it's probably smarter to try and balance all of them, but since the most frequent struggle you get in this game is warmth, especially on Interloper, I really just prioritize staying warm. You'll get some decent mobility and I mean, like, I guess mobility is not like necessarily guaranteed, but you'll get decent protection just from having warm clothes anyways. And then if I'm gonna go like interact with a cougar at all, I'll switch to a few more protective items. But I honestly just focus on warmth 9 times out of 10. Because I'm also very good at avoiding interacting with predators. Like if a wolf sees me, I know exactly how to kite it. If a bear sees me, same situation. I avoid cougars. I just don't. I don't really find myself in struggles very often. So, me personally, I don't worry too much about protection on like a regular basis. I'd like to be done with this little journey now. It's frustrating me. Little food I have. I really should have brought another steak with me. What about clothes? You don't think I'll be wearing 2 bear clothes for best warmth? Yeah, that's why I was saying, and I think I mentioned it in that video. The only reason to use like one bear, like a bear cloak, let alone 2, is if you're playing an interloper, because that's just when it's super duper fucking cold. But even then, I probably wouldn't even do that. I'd probably just use 1, if any, because I like having mobility. It's like the logic well, I mean, 1, I'm impatient, so I like going fast. But like also, I mean, technically, if you're getting to your location faster, you'll be cold less. So, I guess I'll restate what I said. I like to balance between mobility for like the heavier parts of your outfit. To be honest, trying to hear about your attention span is fried today, and a dip, probably doom scroll. If you know, that's okay. Don't need to apologize for that. Have a good time doom scrolling. Take care of yourself. Have a good time. One dark player goes to a rainbow-themed bar and tries to avoid the bears and cougars. Yep. Okay, I'm getting so low right now, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh, I did get more bullets, didn't I? I have to drop some of those. I got 10 more. I'll keep 2 of them. Why do I have infinite sprint? Why is that happening? Is that a bug? Shouldn't be happening at all. I need to restart the game in a second. Hey, run away. I can't risk you touching me, I'll die. Yeah, I think a shotgun would be a little bit too OP. I also think it just wouldn't fit the game at all, personally. Run, go away. Oh, well that really sucks for me. Wow. Okay then. Dang. Well, very sad. Very sad. I guess I can add one more count to me actually dying in a save. That sucks. Exposed, cheater, canceled. That's what I was saying, stuff, guys. Like, I was thinking, did I accidentally turn on God mode? But that wouldn't be the case, because if God mode was turned on, then, if God mode is on, then you can't lose condition in anything. Like, you can't lose fatigue or hunger, which I was actively losing. So I don't know what was happening. But yeah. There goes that. Quite sad. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. That was my bad, though. I just underprepared for that whole trip. Okay, well... let's see, then. What do we want to do? I might just go just for straight-on Interloper, honestly. Because I was enjoying the Gunloper, but it was a little bit easier than I wanted it to be. Be so for real right now. Nah. Taking that. Although, I do love me some Settled Mind, I'm gonna be so honest. Might do that instead. This is the correct option. For anybody who's curious what they should do, this is the correct option. Okay? I acknowledge that that's the right option. I just like this one better. Yes, there's no guns in Interloper. Love Settled Mind. Where are we at? Where are we going? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Pleasant Valley. Calling it. Nope. I was wrong. I was very confidently wrong. Oh, I should have waited for the screen to load more. Okay. Well. As much as I would love to go straight to Ash Canyon, that's not happening. Because I don't have a bedroll or torches. Not torches, matches. No holes in the lawn? Dubs. I might die doing this. I've never tried this before. Let's see how this goes. Whew. Oh. Tricky, tricky. Oh, this is the trickiest part. Watch this, watch this. Parkour! Oh, yeah. Dubs. We did it. Moose markings. Nope. Want that. If we're super lucky, we'll find matches in the Mountaineer's hut. That would be very good for us. Speed strats. The fire starting perk, honestly worth it. I love the fire starting perk, mostly because I fucking hate managing Tinder. It pisses me off. Literally, if you watch my 100 Days in Desolation Point series, I don't think, it'd be hard to count the amount of times that I tried to start a fire, and then I didn't have Tinder, and then I threw a fit about it. It's not that cold for an Interloper start right now. Is it a guaranteed spawn? I don't know all the details of guaranteed match spawns, honestly. I should learn that. But also, I think it kind of takes the fun out of it a little bit if you know exactly where you gotta go. I still have infinite sprint. What's happening? Why do I have infinite sprint? Okay, I'm gonna check. I really don't think it's from any of this. But, what the fuck? Side mission from starting it? I think it is. It's just the stuff that happens when you load the game for the first time. I don't think I have God turned on. I'm gonna test it. Hold on. I type in God. Yeah, it puts all my stuff to full. I turn it off. Now it's fine. Why was it doing that? Here, I'll pass time so I get back to the cold I was at. It's really fucking weird. I guess I just got bugged from having God turned on that one time. And also, I didn't have God turned on except for when I was showing somebody in a separate save. Like, I quickly made a save in Forlorn Musket to show somebody, I think it was Cohesive Placebo. I think I was showing them how to get to back up to the Mystery Lake Mountain Town transition. And I used that a while ago. Hello, Keenan Roberts. Recently subscribed to my channel a few weeks ago. Love the tips and vids. Hey, I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying them. What do I hate the most? Spray paint or Tinder? Tinder, 100%. Hate that shit.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I guess I technically got, like, some free calories and water from flashing into God there for a second, but I had to test it. You can call me a cheater if you want to. I wanted to try and get that fixed because it was wrong and I didn't like it. Left click, right click, correct.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Yeah, I used to... Oh, lordy. There was a while there where I would take the mod from developer console out before streaming or playing normally, but it became a little bit too tedious to be worth it, I'm being honest. Oh my gosh. Hello, Keenan. Thank you so much for your generosity. Really dig the persona for my channel and the character. Hope you continue to make vids. I sure will be doing that. Thank you so much for your generosity. You're so amazing. Thank you. I'm really glad you're enjoying them. Oh, hi. Could you not? That was hilarious. Favorite guns from each type. Jesus, go away. What? Go away! That's annoying. Favorite gun of each type. My favorite gun for rifle, Curators. I think it's very pretty. Well, there's appearance and then there's practicality. My favorite appearance-wise is Curators. Practicality-wise is Vaughn's or Bunker. My favorite revolver, appearance-wise is the Hunter's revolver. Practicality-wise is the Warden's, because it's just a little bit lighter. Matches. For the bow, I like the bushcraft a lot. That's for practicality and
I think I can use this.
and looks. Bushcraft's fantastic. Ski jacket. Love that. It is indeed Timberwolf Mountain. Climber's journal page. Okay. We're warming up slightly. Fortunately, it is about to be night, but I have plenty of rest still, so we're gonna be heading into... I'll sleep for a bit to warm up, and then we're just gonna head straight into Pleasant Valley. Yeah, bushcraft does more damage. If I remember correctly, it does more damage and has a higher crit chance, I think. Well, this is not great for visibility, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, apologies for you guys, because you're just gonna get a dark screen here for a bit. I need to figure out if there's a way for me to, like, brighten up the screen for you guys. Because it's hard for you to see when it's night, especially when it's snowing like this, holy crap. This is a new run because we died. I poorly prepared for a Timberwolf Mountain summit and was trying some things out. And then a wolf decided not to flee from my revolver shot, and then it pounced me and I died. Now we're just doing a basic interloper. Toucan gloves. Do I have a toucan gloves? I do! When did that happen? Thank you for pointing that out. What am I talking about? Holy crap. Guys, I'm a fake, I'm a fraud. What am I doing? Small co-op or multiplayer game. All the buddies in this game. Yeah, the only thing with that is it's kind of the same thing with Subnautica, is the loot spread is not made for multiplayer. So if you had multiplayer, it'd be hard to get all the loot that you need for everyone. Oh my gosh, Tristan the Tristan, hello. Thank you for the generosity sent from vacation. Cheers. Fun. Have a good vacation. Rob, we're on Interloper now. I just barely died and started a new save, so now we're doing Interloper. Tristan the Tristan, thank you so much. Oh my god. 5 gifted members. Holy crap, you're so generous. Thank you. Any frequent viewers? I don't think so, unfortunately, but thank you so much. Have a good vacation. Where are you at for your vacation if you are still here? Yeah, that's the idea. What's up, guys? That's the idea. Tristan is the GOAT. I'm glad everyone's realizing this finally. It's been too long. So much time wasted without people realizing that Tristan is the true #1 GOAT. Guys, Astrid demands that you all think of fire, hot fire, not cold fire, as opposed to what you might think immediately. We're actually not talking about cold fire. We are actually wanting hot fire. So, now that you know that, if you could think of hot fire, I think that would actually help us a lot here. Yeah. Tristan did give memberships last stream as well.
Starting to feel numb.
Love you too, Tristan the Tristan. Have fun on your vacation. Very well earned. You thought of an oil painting of a fireplace? That's very cozy and warm. That helps for sure. Thank you, Doc Boy. I went on vacation that decided to be goated right after. Yep. Yeah, they are kind of competing for that badge, aren't they?
Too cold to think.
And I'm sitting here being like, no, stop, don't give me money. I'm kidding. In all seriousness, if they were like, I think I probably should say it more than I do, but I used to a lot be like, make sure you and also this goes for everyone. Make sure that you have money for yourself before you donate to me. I won't really have light in there. Lie. You set the ground on fire. Hope that helps. It sure does. I appreciate that a lot, actually. Thank you so much. The forest fire will reach here, and that'll be warm. That's how you heat up Great Bear. Is just set the forest fire. Boom. Graduates, goes on holiday, gets memberships to his favorite streamer. Presumably he's here. Yeah, Tristan's just the GOAT, guys. It's just how it works. Take one look at Tristan and you're like, yeah, that guy's, that's the real one. That's the good one right there. That's a GOAT. For real. On your last gen console lit on fire. Sounds about right. I like how you guys are seeing just a purely black screen and me clicking around a little bit. I can barely make out what I'm looking at.
Will be useful.
I already looked that. They're not. It's not actually a badge. They're not actually competing for it, but the only issue is if they aren't saving enough money for themselves. Oh my god, guys! Spray paint. Ugh, that's so nice. Thanks for that. I feel really happy. Correction. I actually don't feel happy. I'm actually really annoyed. Spray paint, yeah. I really can't see much here. Well, there's not gonna be much else in here anyway. It's the abandoned bunker. So, yeah. 3 more hours. Did you know that spray paint is actually useless? Really? Yeah, and gaming, that's good. I am a firm believer that in like proper care of electronics, like my 2DS still works very well. That's because I take good care of it.
Easy right now.
Also, oh jeez, it's freezing. You know, I think I'm just gonna stay in here. I have some food. I'm pretty good for the night here. It's over. Well, partially the real big ones are tomorrow. That's good. That's good. Was it fun, present? Maybe spray paint and art will be an element of mental sanity in Black Frost. Be fun. Skinny PS2 works for this day. Hell yeah. That's what we'd like to see. There's cloth somewhere on the ground here, isn't there? I swear to God there is. Oh, there we are. Still use a 14-year-old ThinkPad laptop as a YouTube and PDF machine. Perfect. Okay, well I have that. I don't. Oh no, I did I get a sewing kit. I know I did. Yeah. Can't repair in the dark. I don't like wasting time on Interloper, but it's too cold and I'm not warm enough. Like, I'm in a much better spot than I typically would be in this scenario, but I really don't like doing this. Really makes me unhappy. Especially when I hear that. Okay. Still blizzarding. Let's see. I have a lot of firewood. Let's go to that little broken down cabin and melt us some water. Yeah, we are in fact not in Gunloper anymore. We sit down. We start fire. Yeah, for the sake of anonymity, I currently reside in the Midwest of the United States. Come on, come on. Boom. Now let's make it a lot warmer, ideally. Like ideally we get like much warmer.
Jesus, this is cold.
I have anything else? No. West Coast. You see, I lived in California for 9 years, and to this day, I still consider California to be my home. I wish I was in California still. I think that spray paint is flammable. I know that, like, aerosol spray is flammable. Maybe that's what you're thinking of, maybe? I'm not positive that spray paint itself is flammable. Get cooking for heating this up. I do. And no.
Looks like I made it.
Isaac, the answer to that is yes. How do you get warmer? There's only a buff for... If only there was a buff for having hot coffee. Indeed. Really? That's where I'm at. My family just moved. I'm still in, I'm still in college, so this move was 4 years ago now. So yeah, my family moved, unfortunately, to the place that I'm now at. Yeah. Ever played Days? I have not, but I've heard a lot of good things. I'm at Pleasant Valley, right outside the abandoned bunker. Okay, no, that's good for now. I want to keep moving. I don't want to keep wasting time. Can I pass you the coordinates out of curiosity? Yeah, my current coordinates are 69420 Sugma Dick. Yeah. That's for you. But yeah, I'm especially, because I still, like, if somebody asks me where I'm from, I don't say the state that I'm currently in, I always say I'm from California. I also, it's also part of the reason that I'm really extra upset about what's happening in LA right now, because it feels like my home is being invaded. It's really frustrating. I did get you so good. Am I studying computer science? I'm trying to, so like I've been spending a bit trying to get ahead on making videos, like a couple weeks ahead. I've been slacking the last 2 days though because, you know, I'll tell that story in a second. But I'm trying to get a few weeks ahead on videos because, one, I want to be able to, like, have more flexibility to, like, go on trips and stuff and not have to worry about working as much. Because instead of getting a job this summer, I decided to focus on YouTube. But, oh, I should have taken a torch from that fire. I'm so stupid. Whatever. I'll find more torch. I'll find more matches soon. But yeah, I also want to keep, I've been working on for a while I've been trying to work on this game that I'm programming, and I would really like to be able to get to like an early access stage and be able to post it on Steam. So I want to have more time to be able to work on that too. You got coordinates of some random tiny island. 000? I don't know, man. Hold on, I'll Google something. And you guys can look up these coordinates. I currently live at 48 degrees. How do you read this, dude? I currently live at 48 degrees, 52.6 south, and 123 degrees, 23.6 west. That's my current coordinates. Parry that, casuals. So the game... Oh, come on now. The game that I'm trying to make is... I'm trying to do, like, a crossover of Slay the Spire, but instead of, like, a deck building, it's more of a TTRPG. So, like, you have, like, your own stat sheet, you know, like, strength... Or, you have, like, strength, vigor, agility, stuff like that, so it's kind of like D&D-esque. So you go through all the rooms, like, randomly put together, and then... You go into fights, you get items, and then you're trying to piece together what's happening in the world. And then... I mean, yeah, that's the general idea, is I'm wanting to make a roguelike, maybe roguelite, haven't quite decided yet, that is all about... It's all about that, like, TTRPG-esque mixed with Slay the Spire feel. Yeah, spray paint can be useful for that. I just know where I've been, but if you that is one of the big uses for spray paint, is if you aren't like too familiar or like don't have that great of a memory of like everywhere you've been to, then it definitely can be nice to have the spray paint. There's definitely ways to use the spray paint. I just think that most players don't need it. Which is, again, it's why I'm so like frustrated that they like put the cougar faces on the map. Because that would have been a great way to have cougars be, or to have like spray paint be used to like help mark out where a cougar's territory is. I love stat spreads. Function stuff can't lie. Yeah, that stuff's so fun. Always maximize builds. Yeah, I agree. It's so fun to do that stuff. Consistent running joke. Your runs where you write in your journal to itemize stuff in your main base and then never doing it. Yeah. You go down there. Did it go out? You're not. But you're mean. I don't like you. You go down into the floor and never come back. What? Calm down, Astrid. Nobody look, be respectful. Another marine flare. Well. Beautiful. Alright, be respectful, nobody look. Be a perv. I'll just use one of these, because I don't feel like lighting another torch with a match. It got splashed. It did indeed get splooshed. Splooshed and splashed. Go this way, make sure I didn't miss anything. Boom. Ba-da-da, boom boom. Ba-da-ba-ba, boom. Ba-da-da, boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Ba-da-da, boom boom. Ba-da-ba-ba, boom. Ba-da-da, boom boom. Boom. Ba-da-da, boom boom. Ba-da-ba-ba, boom. Ba-da-da, boom boom. Oh, why that's in my head right now, but it is. Oh, it just burned out the moment I got to it. Stupid. I will say, Keenan, it took me a while to think about doing that. But, yeah, it wasn't like a tip I heard anywhere. I just think that it's like a idea that a lot of people just think of eventually, because eventually people are like, it's really annoying when my clothes get fully wet from walking through the waterfall. And then they realize, oh yeah, I can just
Lay down for a bit.
strip down in the cave. Yeah, there's a lot of tips and tricks. The thing is that and it's part of the reason that like I'll sometimes get things wrong in my videos, is the whole point I started this channel for was just to share the knowledge that I had gained. And I quite literally, I don't think I've ever a single time watched a like how-to video in the Long Dark. It's always been me just figuring it out on my own. So a lot of my knowledge is just like to my brain. I use the wiki to double check my knowledge a lot of the time because, you know, it's good to make sure that I actually know what I'm talking about. But yeah, a lot of the times, if there's like a hole in something I say, like someone will point, oh, that's not right. It's because I was like just maybe a little overconfident on my knowledge in that area. Or like another example is in my first food video, the first video I ever posted, the food video. Someone pointed out that I forgot about cured fish, and it's because that video came out like a couple weeks, if even, after the update that added cured meat. So I didn't know that cured fish existed because I'd never tried curing fish yet. Oh yeah, but part of the hi. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. You cave diving crawl. You do cave diving crawl IRL? Ugh, why would you do that? Oh god. That's something we often do if we can help it because no one wants to deal with shopping, wet clothes, getting rashes and stuff. Yeah. The neighborhood bear encounter. Have you, Keenan, are you into, like, horror movies at all? Yes, sir. Have you watched the movie As Above, So Below? You have? Yeah, I just watched that recently. Like, I think I was watching it for, like, as, like, a final hurrah to with all my college friends before we, departed for the summer. We watched As Above, So Below. That was a good movie. I like that movie. It was very good. Going into caves doesn't sound that bad if you could sense a direction tactic. You see, I'm fine with the idea of going into caves where you can, like, actually walk and look around. The idea of, like, squeezing into a place and just shimmying, not being able to breathe, why would you do that? Oh, that petrifies me. I'm a little claustrophobic. I'm not extremely claustrophobic, but like, that is, oh god. Especially after hearing about, like, Nutty Putty Cave, like, just absolutely, that is absolutely not. Never. Yeah, that was a good movie. I loved that movie. 6'1", Rose tall. I am at the exact average height, which is 5'9", and I love it. I would not want to be an inch taller.
I'll take it.
You don't push it because you have a girlfriend to come home to? You know what? That's good. Keep her in your mind. Be like, I could go into this tiny space that no one's ever been to before, that I wouldn't be able to back out of in case it was a dead end. Or, I could not kill myself. So, I wonder which option I should pick. Best buddy James, too. Dubs. Yeah, I cannot. I would love to go find, like, a large, like... I mean, it's a dumb example, but, like, Minecraft-esque cave. That'd be fun. But, like a big caves that have, like, giant, like stalactites and, like, really cool pathways and stuff. That'd be awesome. I would love to do that. But, you're not gonna catch me squeezing myself into a passageway that tight. That's not happening. Water caves are terrifying. Is that where you have to dive into them? God, I've heard of, like, I heard of a story that was... I think it was, two, water cave divers. It was two water cave divers that they had, like, a cord, like a rope they were using to be able to find their way back out, and then something, like, disturbed the cord and kicked up a fuck ton of muck. Which is what they were trying to not do because of all the gunk, oh gosh, all the gunk on the floor of the cave, or the floor of the, like, water, like all the sediment that kicked up, and it made it so they couldn't find their way back out, and they ended up finding, like, an air pocket, and they had to sit in there, and then one of them left to try and find their way out, because they didn't have, like, enough oxygen to be able to just, like, go around. One of them tried to find their way out, and didn't return, and, like, I think the other guy had to wait there for, like a week, or, like, a couple days. I don't remember exactly how long it was, but by the time they finally got to him, it was, like, so much carbon monoxide poisoning at that point, or carbon dioxide poisoning. Just felt like a long dark. Actually, this game is actually a spelunking simulator, if you didn't know that already. Nope, wrong button. Music is so good. A caving is like, I would love to go not into like a squeeze tight cave, but I would love to go into like a larger cave. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So the reason I've been slacking a little bit more lately on getting videos out, or like getting ahead on my videos is do you know have any of you guys had the experience? Okay, it's not very easy to just like say it plainly, so or say it like softly, so I'll just say it plainly. I'm sure we've all heard of the term hate fucking, right? But not in regards to like actually, you know, explicit deeds, but like, you know, if you really hate black coffee but you're making yourself drink it, it's like, oh, I'm hate fucking this black coffee right now, right? I'm sure we've all heard that term. Pardon the aggressive language, but I'm sure a lot of us have heard that term. And I've had like no games that I've been like wanting to play. And when that happens, I like, because I mean, I've been doing a lot of productive stuff, but I don't know, I just really wanted to chill and like play a game. And there's some games that I really don't like in the survival genre. And one of the games that I hate the most in the survival genre is Ark. I hate Ark. I hate that game. But I've been hate fucking that game for the past 2 days straight. It's just egregious. I've been playing it, getting pissed off, not having that much fun, but like it's also like, since it's like, it's not difficult because it's made to be difficult, it's difficult because it's poorly made. But like, I've been like, oh, it's difficult, but I want to at least be able to do it. Ugh. Nobody's in the hate fuck category? Yeah. I hate Rust and I hate Ark for similar reasons, but one of the biggest reasons is I hate survival games that start as that like, oh yeah, punch a tree, get some like bare bone stone tools, and then before you know it, it's here's your Gatling gun. Like, what? No, I don't want a Gatling gun. That breaks the immersion of being in a survival situation. Now, the Long Dark does it very well because, like, well, one, you don't, like, make those bare bones tools yourselves, but, like, also, you find those things. Like, realistically, you couldn't make a rifle, but you might be able to find one. One video about cave diving in South Africa, they were trying to remove a body of an already deceased young man. Another story about cave in Croatia. Jeez, yeah. The Valley Church should be an interesting base. I already searched these. Interesting base location. Interesting idea. Maybe. Maybe. Stream these sessions of me playing the game. I mean, I've thought about it. There's been plenty of times where I've thought about just like streaming something that I'm doing, but I also do really enjoy my like me time as well. Especially like when I'm playing, like because I know that like it'll happen to a lot of people that stream where they like end up streaming everything and then it just becomes like gaming isn't like as fun anymore because it becomes like work. I still want to be able to enjoy myself some free time. Also, I have like podcasts I like to listen to or like watch videos in the background to just decompress. Because I love you guys, I love streaming a lot, but at the same time, it is a little bit like, I wouldn't say stressful, but it is like, it does take energy to be trying to play a game while reading the chat and responding to everyone. It takes a lot of like a social battery to do that, if that makes sense. A lot of caves here, Hilly Midwest. Devil's Backbone, ooh, interesting. Make a pipe rifle with a red dot sight, yeah. So dumb. Oh, Keenan, the Crown. I've heard of Zomboid, haven't tried it. The Crown, I don't know what it is. It was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. YouTube just did a thing where I think the people that chat the most often get crowns now. I don't know. I should probably like look into it, but yeah, it makes Sup Guys look really cool. Yeah, I don't know why they just randomly decided to start doing that, but they did.
Damn it. I'm so hungry.
Okay, Astrid, calm down. And then see, the thing about those crowns that bugs me is like I'm lucky that no one does it here. I've only ever had one person in the streams that was like here for the sake of trolling or being a jerk. But but like the thing about the crowns that irks me a little bit is that it definitely feels like it just kind of promotes spamming. Like, if you're gonna get XP and stuff, like, from commenting, then you can just spam to get to the top. Purple's your color? Purple's such a good color. Oh my god, purple's my favorite color. I love purple so much. I like, deep, rich purples. That's my favorite. So beautiful. Yeah, we have Tristan the Tristan's one of my mods, and Red's one of my mods. Don't know how much Red's been around lately, but that's okay. You might be in love with me? Aw, thank you. I've never played a Fallout game. Actually, funny thing, so when I was a kid, like, pretty young, my dad took us to, like, see the Tintin movie when it came out, I think. I, for a embarrassingly long time, thought that Tintin was... I thought that the Fallout games were just about Tintin, because the Fallout guy looks just like Tintin.
Gotta warm up somehow.
And it was an embarrassingly long time that I thought that. Yeah, deep, deep, rich purple. Oh god, I love purple. Such a beautiful color.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Keep it for a second in case I actually make a fire at some point soon, but I might need to drop it if I leave Thompson's Crossing. New way to piss off your friend that loves Fallout? Hell yeah, there you go. Man, I want more Subnautica. I want Subnautica 2's early access so bad, dude. Have I seen The Journey to Treasure Planet? Is that the movie? Treasure Planet, the movie? I've seen that. Yeah, that's a good movie. I watched it for the first time like a year ago because my partner showed it to me. Great movie. It's sad though because apparently they intentionally under advertise Treasure Planet to get an so that it would perform poorly and they could have an excuse to stop doing 2D animation. Which sucks because that movie is amazing, and two, 2D animation is so beautiful. I miss 2D animation so much. Now everything's just so 3D and shiny. Like, you can stylize 3D animation too. It's just they don't do that. They just make it look really shiny, and it's just ugh. I really miss 2D animation. So beautiful. Hello. Put you on my Twitters instead. How's about it? 0.85 in my pack. What else do I... Oh, hello. Oh, not you. You. There we go. I've been thinking about... I mean, the problem is that it would just take a while, so I need to get a bit more head on videos, but I would like to make a video essay on, like, the death of stylization in gaming, because so many... It's especially, like, people that play FPS shooters and stuff. So many people are like, oh, it's gotta be... Everything has to be 60 FPS, super high poly, everything's got to be 3D with 50 billion hertz, and also, if it doesn't have hyper-realistic graphics, I'm not going to play the game. And it's annoying. Oh, stop motion's so good. Love the impressions. I mean, hey, what can I say? I'm just such an actor. I'm just that cool. What can I say? What can I slay? Oh my god. to drop some of this water in a second, but it's fine. Hello. Me like you. Whoa. Listen, Keenan, we're not here for the parasocial stuff. Be careful with that. You didn't know right. Bro. I thought you had a girlfriend to go back to, and so do I, okay? Listen, I understand the passion of the moment can get away from you, but you gotta control yourself. And I mean, I also get that, like, I am just irresistible, I know that, but, like, you know. You just gotta be able to contain yourself, even when someone this, like, fantastic is just right next to you. I'm being I hope you guys know that I'm kidding. Zwayhander, so I have 2 mods. The first mod lets me customize things a lot better for placing things. So I can, like, it's a little bit janky sometimes, but it does let me actually, like, it gives me the chance to, like, actually make things look really cool. I can, like, stack cans and stock shelves and stuff, so it looks really cool. The second mod that I have lets me place things outside, so I can, like, decorate outside. That one can be exploited. I don't exploit it because I actually like having a challenge and playing the game. But yeah. You could catch this long dark. Oh god. God, guys, I'm a taking they them, okay? I'm good. Jesus Christ, Keenan. Holy shit. Making everything hyper realistic, like trying to solder an angle grinder. Is it solder angle? I don't know the terminology. Really fine tool misuse of the hell and back? Yeah. That's a blizzard. Man, have I gotten, like, anything from any of these? Not that I expect to, it's Interloper, but... What time is it? Alright. Probably gonna get off in about 39 minutes, just so you guys know. Okay. 100 Days Coastal Highway, that's a fun one. Especially because you can still interact with the trader. Not a whole lot, like you can't do his tail or anything, but why do I keep pressing the Windows key? You can't, like, do his tail very much, but it is definitely fun to have that interaction in the game. Man, it's a tad windy outside, isn't it? Your house is a long, dark loot house, make a very happy player. For real. I'm getting very eepy and jeepy, unfortunately. We eeps and jeeps and needs to sleep. Eepies and jeepies and needs to legally. But the rare moose at Quonset, hell yeah. Just killed a bear with a bow and arrow for the first time. Lovely. Bow and arrow hunting can be very tricky. But it is very nice when you finally pull it off.
I can't feel my feet.
Broski, why are you talking about your feet? Astrid being a bit of a creepo, trying to talk about her feet. Why are we doing that? Can we please stop it? It's really gross. The highway's dope. Yeah. Coast Highway's very fun. Very good region. It's probably would be my favorite base spot, except I get so bored in the late game if I'm not like traveling for trading.
This pack is getting kind of.
Nothing wrong with Gunloper, dude. Yeah, aiming on console's never been fun. When are we getting feet cam during stream? Oh, that's a fantastic question. Let me just call the police real quick. What's your address by chance? Can you just let me know what your address real quick for no reason. No reason. What's your address? Just curious, not for any particular reason. You see, I grew up with an Xbox. I played all the Halo games on Xbox, and then I got the Halo Master Chief Collection on my computer, and I just, God, I can never go back to playing a FPS with a controller. I just can't.
Oh, so cold.
Right, now we get in here and we rest. Although I might try and get a bit productivity out while the...
Able to carry this load for much longer.
What, do I not have my gloves on? Oh, no, that's right, I switched them. But I actually would like to just repair these. Switch 2 controls to work with the long dark. Yeah. The Switch 2 is something. Until they release a game that I really want to play on it, I'll probably wait for it to decrease in its price a little bit, because Lord Almighty, is that thing a little bit ridiculous. Also not happy with Nintendo for just being responsible for the change in the industry standard of the price of games. Their built-in stickers are probably not great, yeah. No, because, oh my god, I did this whole rant about this. I actually did a speech for one of my, I am taking an online public speaking class over the summer. It's really useless, but I have to do it for my major. But I did a speech on it, but like, the fact that, like, Nintendo sort of gets an, not excuse. I kind of understand it from Nintendo, because Nintendo's the only AAA company that is still consistently making games that people like. But for other companies like Microsoft to be like, oh yeah, we're also going to switch to $80 to $90 games, when their game, and when other AAA companies, their games have only been getting drastically worse in quality. Like, quality, fun, enjoyment, uniqueness, creativity, care, like, all of that stuff decreasing. And it's just like, you don't get to raise the price of your games by $20 to $30 when you've already been failing to deliver a product that anybody wants to play. Jay, it's because of gunk getting stuck in the controller and making it, like, as far as I'm aware, it's like gunk getting stuck in the controller and making it lean, like, one direction a bit too much. Or, like, the thing breaking or twisting. Yeah, Nintendo's a shitty company, though. What else can I do in this moment? Nothing really useful. I guess I'll cook a bit. Got a lot of stuff I can cook. Indie games have been so good. Weather in game now is like finished summer weather. Finland. Silly billies. Nope, you go there. Cooked potato. Do the rabbit first.
Ah, I'm starving.
That's nice. You can continue to do so for a bit. Nope. At least personally, as a person that has trouble being social, I appreciate the idea of public speaking, as their professors know what they're doing. Well, so, no, here's the thing. I'm not saying that public speaking is a... I didn't mean to do that. I'm not saying that public speaking is a useless skill. I'm saying that it's... taking the class is useless for me because I've been doing acting since I was in middle school. I have no issue with public speaking whatsoever. It's also useless because it's online, so I'm not actually speaking publicly to anybody. I'm just recording myself and putting a video out. Which again, I do for YouTube. So like, it's like, I don't need this class at all. And on top of all of that, 99% of this class has been writing a speech. We barely anything we're doing even is the public speaking part of it. It's almost all just writing the speeches. And it's just really annoying. No, I agree it should be a class of choice. Especially because it's, for some reason, public speaking specifically is required for a computer science major. The only reason that would ever make any sense is in the computer science programming industry, if you are getting interviewed, typically you'll have to like ask you like, oh, how would you implement this? And then you'll have to go to a whiteboard and like explain what you're doing and show them. But that's the most public speaking you'll ever really have to be expected to do in a computer science job. Like, why? It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why they're requiring that class out of all the classes for computer science majors. It doesn't make any sense to me. Still Blizzard, jeez. Also, hold on. I just realized I can click on the top fans button, see who my top fans are. Well, I can't see their names because they're all cut off. I have to... Hold on. Oh, there we go. Let's see who the top fans are, guys. Number 1, Sup Guys. Then Jared Drake. I don't even recognize that name. Oh, is that the second one? What? Maybe it's... I don't know. Cohesive Placebo, number 3. Oh, I see. They're different. Oh, because this is Francois right here, but that's a different name. The Magic Army Man, Jay, Lucas Voig 9516, Bagel. Then it goes on. Game's not muted on purpose, no. It should be muted. I think public speaking in CS majors is conference talks. I mean, yeah, but also, like, I don't think that... Like, that's a voluntary thing as a person in that industry. You don't have to do conference talks. Guess it's a name drop time. Oh, did I out you? I'm so sorry. Oh, that's you! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It's just because it doesn't tell me what your like name, what your nickname is. It tells me what your full-on @ is. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like in 12th? Dang. I'm so sorry, dude. Still Blizzard. Well, I guess I can sleep a bit longer. That's good. I know, I exposed. I'm so sorry. Well, Francois, that's if you're doing computer science research. Like, if you're doing stuff like that. But if you're just trying to be a programmer, like me, I'm just trying to be a programmer. I want to be a game programmer. That's what I want to do. So as a game programmer, I'm not writing any papers. I'm just programming stuff. I don't know. Anyways, some more useful than religion classes in 11th grade? Yeah. Right now you gotta spend money to be number one. No, 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 no. Only gift me money if you want to and you have enough money for yourself already. I should by no means be your priority, and by no means should you feel obligated. What can I even do? I can research a book, I guess, but it just feels like a waste of time right now. Okay, it's finally done. Also carrying way too much. Bye. Why I grabbed you in the first place. Drop that.
Can you eat trees?
Drop most of those.
I'm gonna eat a tree.
A lot of these. Drop, drop. Go through one of those. So yeah, I don't remember getting another match pack, but I did, so that's good. Drop that. Yeah, we're good. There are those who would agree that CS curriculum prepares you for research, not for programming. Your programmer said CS for a decade and then dropped out of it. Yeah, that's the thing is, well, my focus is in software programming, so, or software development rather, so I've been learning stuff that's very good for programming. It depends on what kind of, like, programs you're going to, because I'm pretty sure my school has a pretty decent programming course. Gonna head out though, enjoy the channel and live, bro. We'll tune in next time for sure. Hey, it was good to see you, Keenan. Always good to have new people hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. It was good to see you. Good to talk to you. Hope to see you soon. Drop stomp. Drop stump rem. What? Oh, stump remover. Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you for pointing that out. Don't know why I forgot about that. I was in the mindset of Gunloper still. That's been any money. I think it's simply the stream. Yeah, chatting gives you XP or whatever. I don't know. It's also funny that I lost that Gunloper save immediately because, like immediately after I made an actual thumbnail for Gunloper. I mean, not a great thumbnail, it was really thrown together, but it's very funny that the moment I made that I died.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
Name on my family for 10 generations? Well, joke's on you, I'm probably not having kids. And if I do, they're gonna get adopted. The world does not need more of my fucked up genes in it, I can tell you that. And there's plenty of kids that need homes. You'll adopt me? Oh, thank you. How kind. I feel so loved. Rapidly flipping through a book with curses. No, don't curse me, don't curse me, don't do it. It's too late, you wasted your curse on the 10 generations thing. Too bad, so sad. El skibbity bozo, what can I say? How old am I? For the sake of anonymity, I won't say exactly how old, but I am college age. I'm in college. On a one-way first name basis. Hey, I can promise you, I already forgot your name. I'm so bad at things. Actually, oh my gosh, you guys want to hear one of the most embarrassing stories I have? About, like, in regards to forgetting names? Because I'm really bad at names. And I have a really, really, like, embarrassing story that I could tell you guys if you want to hear it. Story time? Okay. So, like I mentioned, I've been doing acting since I was in middle school. And I was in a show. And whenever I'm in shows with people, I kind of just call them by their stage name. Which that's happened a lot throughout the cast that I was in. We just like use people's stage names. Especially because I was bad at names. Like learning like the names of all my cast members was hard when I also had to remember who they like were in character. So I would remember people's names from their stage names. And then for like it was a middle school relationship, so like it was nothing really. It lasted like maybe a month, maybe. But for about a month after one of the shows, I was quote unquote dating this one girl from the show. And for the first 2 weeks of that month, I didn't know her actual name. And I wanted to figure it out. But the problem is that I'd already known her for so long that it's like, oh, well, I can't ask her name now. And the only way that I actually remembered it was I remembered that there's a cast list. So I went to the cast list and looked up her and figured out what her name was. So it's a horridly embarrassing story in regards to being bad at names. Oh, those lovely smacking sounds of eating a potato. Don't you just love that? It's pretty bad to not know someone's name for the first 2 weeks that you're dating them. That's pretty bad. I mean, I guess it gets a bit of a pass since it's middle school, but still. Hey, sup guys? We don't mention that. That's a thing of the past. Why would you do this to me? Hush hush. What's one of your friends at vocational school doing? Tell me. Oh no, sup guys. Don't do that. Your late teens, early 20s made a life choice that you would never feel bad about having to ask someone their name is after having known them for months. Wait, huh? You made a life choice that you would never feel bad about having to... Yeah, you see, I've just gotten to the point where I've accepted that, like, you know, awkwardness happens, and also, when you just, like, own up to it, it stops it from being awkward. Like, I'll go to somebody that I've known for a while and have been in class with for a while, and then if I just go, like, I'm sorry, I'm super bad with names. What's your name again? Like, they're not offended. It's like nothing. It's like you own up to it. Present, there's a bit of a difference there, present. I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, is they like the gotcha games? Is it Genshin Impact?
My fingers feel numb.
Oh my gosh, I watched a lot of Moist Critical, and he did a video of it a little bit ago, where there was 2 people who were engaged, and they had like... They're not like well off, they like live paycheck to paycheck, and they had a separate bank account with $600 as like emergency money in case they needed it. And then the fiance of this woman, he spent all 600 bucks spinning gotcha spins on Genshin Impact to get a new character. And then she was like furious, as she should be, and he was like, you're really giving me a panic attack right now? This is what my therapist says is really toxic about you, how you try and control my financial decisions. And it's like, are you kidding me? It's your guys' collective money, and yeah, you wasted it. Oh my god. And then the only time he actually started to show any remorse is when she threatened to dispute the charge, which would get his account, like, banned. Like, oh my gosh. It's such a ridiculous story. On the Breath of the Wild ripoff? Explain. Is that what, are we calling Genshin Impact? You see, Jay, when you say that, I'm questioning if he's even your friend. He's the well that mobile game companies want? Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, the guy has a fucking addiction, clearly.
Drop any of this gear.
Hello, sports jacket. Good to see you. Is that a Woltuk? Oh, it is. Sweet mama pajama. Friend is a stretchable term. Fair enough. Yeah, I like Breath of the Wild better than Tears of the Kingdom, but I did love Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, especially the whole story with Zelda in that game. Oh, it made me so sad. Like, I don't cry, but that got me close. My emotions are dead, unfortunately. Someone's willingly talking to you, he's a friend. Fair enough, fair enough. You know, I think I've decided. If there's a mod that lets me move the trader radios, I'm gonna get it. Because it really sucks not having a trading radio in your main safe house. It just, I don't know. Ever since the trader came out, it feels like basing without a radio just... I don't know, man. It just makes it feel like other base locations are not good anymore because you won't, like, if you don't know when a war is gonna happen, so you might go and have to, like, waste a bunch of resources. I don't know. I ain't judging you, don't worry. You had it. I think that if you had it to the top, it would have to be under. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. What? What the? I'm having a seizure trying to read this. I think that if you had it to the top, it would have and will be under, and through it we could, even if they can't, not just but above and over it can. Remember that keeping it is it. I'm gonna ban you. That is a bannable offense. Whatever the hell you just typed, that is a bannable offense. Yikes. Pretty sure that constitutes as a hate crime. That's homophobic, actually. It's Pride Month. That was very homophobic, what you just said. I feel targeted and discriminated against. What drugs are y'all taking? It's called autism. Bum, bum, bum. Where the hell's at? Not here. It's not as bad as a paragraph of brain rot. That's a fair point. Finnish railing accent is like English, but it says how English is written. But it's said how English is written. Interesting. Sometimes I ask my wife to make not sentences. I'll type them in chat when we watch streams together. No, stop it. Wait, so is that sentence like a bunch of knots? Is it like a bunch of like counteracting statements that eventually mean something? Is it the point of that? Like a quintuple negative or something? Like, I want to make my safe house in here. Because I think it'd be fun, like, to really get into decorating this whole place. But the problem is that there's no radio in here. But I might just get that mod, because I think I'm fine with being called a cheater if it's because I moved the trading radio. Might do that in a second, Francois.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Whoa. Floor here a little bit fuck ass, isn't it? It's a bit strange. More flour. Oh, a pot. Hell yeah. Guys, we have pot now. We can do pot. God, I love pot. Pot's my favorite. Please don't clip that. I know someone's going to, but don't. I'll cry. Can't move that. Big sad. Usually something behind it. Not usually, sometimes. I'll let you get the mod if you give me your coordinates. I already gave you my coordinates. I told you my coordinates are 48 degrees, 52.6 south, 123 degrees, 23.6 west. I told you. They're my coordinates. Repair that. I wish you could repair that. It has two things to tell you. One, sometimes when I close my eyes, I can't see. Oh, interesting. Two, be careful tonight. Be careful too tonight. It will be dark. Thank you. Tell her tell her that I really appreciate that wisdom, and I'll keep thinking about that for ages to come. Like, that was very special to me, the information I just got.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
You allow me to move my radio? Thank you. I appreciate it. Where does this want to go? Where do we want to put this? Where does it go, guys? Where does it go? Where does it go? It goes here. Yes. No, let's put it there. Alright. Or, well. Guys down here. Drop that. Better cans. This. Put that there, I guess, for now. Stack the salt. It looks stupid, but I'll do that for now. Okay, dog food. Cooking oil. I would like to go back there. More dog food. Peaches. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Wonder if I could try this. Hell yeah. If I do that, and then I make it look real fuck-ass. I mutate my potato. Then I grab the plate. It'll let me grab the plate. Or the bowl, rather. Dubs. Mutated potato bowl. All my homies love the mutated potato bowl. Let's see, what else can we accomplish? Let's put our books down. When did I use an hour of this one? 2 hours of that one. Cool. What if I... It's too tall. That is really annoying. It's too tall for the bookshelf. Why are the books in the game taller than the bookshelf? Somebody want to explain to me how on earth that is okay. They're taller than the bookshelf. Wow. Okay. Tater bowl. Well, that's upsetting to me. No, I guess it's just called a shelf and not a bookshelf, so I guess I can't complain. What if I did this? Wow. Stomach is upset with me right now, because I had a big soda. And it is, let's just say the syrups went right through me. Put it that way. Oh, that's very funny. Like I said, this mod's a little bit janky. Whatever, I will figure this out in a bit. Ah, I keep pressing the wrong button. Ah, wrong button. No! Okay, I did it. Another streamer that we watch named Otis. And with the stroke chats offense, basically a bit at this point. God. We have to try interesting ways to do it so he doesn't see it coming. Interesting. Growth spurt? For real. 100%. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these books now. I don't have enough stuff to spread out very much anyways, so let's do this. Let's just do drop, drop, drop. This one is the unused one. We'll do this. Can I please? Okay, I don't know why it sometimes does the nice slide thing and sometimes it doesn't. Hello? Oh, it's a different size, that's why. Okay. Beautiful. Sure, this is invigorating gameplay for you guys. Boom. Stroke chats remind you of the bit where people translate something through multiple languages back to English. Yeah, that's very fun. Very silly thing that people will do. Alright, about 4 more minutes, guys, just so you know. Trying to not start anything new at the moment, if you couldn't tell. Oh, I have another pair of jeans. Forgot about that. Actually, what am I doing? I should just be putting these in a cupboard or cabinet. In this. Okay. You go in there, go in there. There, go in there. Should be all of them. Yeah, 0 in pack. That's good. Drop those. Drop these. What else can we leave behind? Definitely some of that. Boom. Boom. Let's see. I'm leaving prep my bed. It's midnight for me. Go have a good night, Jake. Good to see ya. Thanks for hanging out. I've never done the translation thing. It's something I've seen. It seems fun. Need a victim like Stars to read it and make sense of it. Yeah, I'm just the victim, guys. That's what I've always tried to do. People need to understand that I'm the victim, okay? I'm always the victim. Oh, hi.
I'll take it.
Almost missed that, I guess. Okay. Couple torches. Don't know why I have that. Don't need it anymore. Ugh. Okay. What else? I'm definitely carrying on to a bit too much. Water? Water? Yeah, way too much water. Quite fit under there. Okay. Let's see. I'll leave this behind. Because we're not gonna be able to stay here. I'm gonna have to go out and find more loot. Probably be running to Mystery Lake after this, just because I'll have a lot of stuff there. Next time we play, I'll probably go do that. Probably leave some of the cloth behind. I'll probably forget where I put it, so I'll just put it on a plop down here. Oh, blob. Yeah, that's good. I'll probably call it there, guys. What's the shirt with colorful sleeves? It's the festival sweater.
I could eat a horse.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna head out, guys. Thank you for watching. It was a very fun stream. Got some new faces. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Have a good time, everyone. Have a good weekend. Take care of yourselves. Have fun. It's a sex thing. Okay. Interesting. Yes, of course, Alexis. Have a good day. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Bye, Neapolitan. Bye, Endgaming. Bye, sup, guys. See you all later. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to everyone who donated. You guys are amazing. Bye, Francois. Bye, Rye Bread. You guys are great. See you next time.